Hi guys, it's Annie, aka the Noctrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. And today is Friday, the 10th of May, 2019. I want to go through some of the stocks on my watch list, UK and US stocks, and just give a technical analysis breakdown of the stocks that I'm looking to trade over the next week. Let's get straight into the video. Guys, you know what I'm going to ask you to do next. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Noctrader on all social media platforms. And if you check the description section below, you'll see a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you get priority and free access to my training course that I'm creating for my website. You also get an email every week on the latest videos that I have, and also a spreadsheet that explains my entry points, my exit points, and the reason why I enter most of my trades. Let's get straight into the video. Now today I'm going to do it a little bit differently than I normally do. Normally I just do a straight breakdown. I'm going to break down probably 2 or 3 stocks that and I'll explain to you why I'm breaking those stocks down, and then I'm going to go through some of the trades I made today. I made quite a few trades today. I actually did a bit of day trading. Normally I don't do that. I'm predominantly a swing trader, but I saw some great opportunities and I thought I'd take advantage of them, and I made a decent amount of money. I didn't total it up, but I think I made, actually hold on one sec. I made exactly £100.20 a day off day trading, which is not too bad. Yeah, so I'm going to go through that afterwards, but let's get into the stocks. The first stock I'm going through today is TUI. Now, I went through that yesterday. No, not yesterday, 2 days ago. Yesterday, I was watching the Liverpool match. It wasn't even a Liverpool match. What am I talking about? It was the Arsenal match, Arsenal-Valencia match. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I went through TUI a couple of days ago, and I said it was a shorting opportunity. I've changed my mind. And what made me change my mind was, on the daily chart, if you look at the MACD, even though it's going negative, even though it's curving downwards, it's been making higher highs on the curve. So this lets me know that the price might be looking to break out of the descending channel pattern. So I don't want to enter this trade no more. It's not a trade that I want to enter. So just based off of this, this information lets me know that even though the MACD is curving downwards, it looks like it's making high highs, and this can be indication that price might want to be breaking out. So if anything, I might be looking and just waiting to see if price breaks out of this descending channel pattern. Then maybe there's a play to go long on TUI rather than go short. And if you look at the weekly chart as well, you can see that momentum has kind of dissipated. When it was falling, you can see that the MACD was just going down and down and down. Now it looks like it's flatlined. I think it's gone as low as it wants to go. And the RSI was at that around 23 mark. And it looks like it's flatlined, so I wouldn't be surprised if price breaks out of this descending channel pattern to the upside, as I said before. So there, I've kind of changed my stance on TUI. Yeah. The next one is IAG. IAG, I actually exited my position on IAG yesterday, and I made £93. Check on screen. The reason why I exited IAG is because I actually exited and I re-entered. Okay, so this is what happened. IAG kind of broke out of this support, which is what I said it would do. It broke out of this channel support, which I said it would do, and I thought it was going to continue selling off, but on the daily chart. But what I realized early on was that IAG has had a history of making big sell-offs, then retracing up, and I thought that, and I predicted, and I was right, that as it was selling off, at some point it would retrace up at a big amount, and probably gap up. So I thought, let me take my profits here and then wait to re-enter at a higher point so I can get even more profit out of this trade by shorting again. So that's exactly what I did. I actually timed this pretty perfectly. I got out and I made £93. I can't remember what position I got out. It'll be on screen. But then the next day, lo and behold, it gapped up today. Now, I didn't re-enter straight away because I wasn't sure if it had gapped up because it was going to start like climbing up, or if it gapped up as it done before and then it was going to sell off. So I wanted to see it sell off a little bit. Once it started selling off and started coming closer to its previous close position, I saw that I was selling off, and I saw that even though it gapped up, it was still coming down. It looked like a short position. So then I entered another short position. So now I'm currently still in IAG, but I'm up. I think I'm up like £1 or something like that. So I'm still shorting it because I still believe it's going to keep going down. But I was just trying to play the system a little bit and just thought I could squeeze more profits out of it, and I kind of did because I'm in another short position after exiting one for £93. So I'm pretty happy with that. Once again on the daily chart, the only thing that's giving me cause for concerns now is that the RSI looks like it's curving up, so it looks like it might decide that it wants to change direction. But I'll just play this by ear. If on Monday, I'm in this position now, so Monday mornings will just dictate how I react to this. But the MACD is curving up, but we'll see if that actually means anything, or that might be inconsequential. It might turn down again, but I still believe there's more downward motion to go from this stock. We'll have to see on Monday, but right now I'm still in another short position on IAG. Now we get into my day trades. I did a couple day trades today. Normally I don't really day trade, but I saw some great positions and I thought I need to take advantage of this, and I made some decent money. As I said, I made £100 off of just a couple of day trades. I did a couple. I can't remember them exactly off the top of my head, but I did a lot with Drip and Gush. So with Drip, I'll show you what I did with Drip. So with Drip, I saw that price had been fluctuating. It made a bit of like a channel pattern with these between here and here. So it hit it 1, 2, 3 times, and upon entry on Friday we were here. So I thought this is a great advantageous position. I could make a decent amount of money within less than a couple of hours. So from entry point at around 2:30 so within 1 hour it went up 71 pips, and this was just based off of risk to reward. I thought to myself, if I enter a long position here, based off of it hitting this line around $10.93, I thought if I enter here and I go long, the risk that I'll be taking was about 13 pip risk, and I was ready to take that to make 70 pips. So it was just I just did the maths, and I thought within 1 hour. So I thought, yeah, let me take that. So I did that, made a bit of money. Then the minute it hit that, I went to Gush. Now for those that you don't know, Gush is the inverse of Drip. So whatever Drip does, Gush does the opposite, and vice versa. So the minute it hit this point, and I saw it, and then it started coming down, I thought, okay, this is an opportunity to do the same on the other side. Now, and that's exactly what I did. I did the same on the other side with Drip, with Gush. Once again, I saw the pattern, weighed up the risk to reward, and I thought, okay, yeah, this could be a profitable trade, just by just reading the pattern. So I got to here, Gush, and then I opened my position and got up. I made a couple of trades here and there. That's why you can see a couple of losses here and there. But for the most part, those are the two major trades. And then there were a couple of trades in between where maybe I lost my nerve a little bit and I got out of it. But in the end, I made about £100 just based off of those two major moves. There are other moves in between that I made, but yeah, those are the two major moves that I made. And then also I took. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone to check all the trades that I took so I can explain to you. And also, I did another trade on DAX, on the DAX. So, with the DAX, I saw that there was a descending channel pattern here. I drew this line. I saw a descending channel pattern, but then I also saw that once it got to about here, price was kind of consolidating around here, and it looked like it wanted to break out. Let me give you a different timing. If you go to the 1 hour chart, yeah. So this is what I did. I saw that price had been falling for quite some time, and then it kind of consolidated here, and then it looked like it was going to break out. So the minute it looked like it was going to break out, I entered here, and then I rode it up, and I made about £43 just off of, I put £1 per pip. and I just rode it up about 43 pips. It made a bigger move. It made a 79 pip move actually. It's still going up as we speak, but I exited. Where I exited was where it kind of parallel to this line. So I entered around here and exited around here for 43 pips. I made a 43 pip move. £1 per pip made £43, just based off the fact that I had plotted a line that looked like a resistance line, a descending channel pattern resistance line. And once it got to here, it looked like it was breaking out to the upside. What really gave me, and what I think is going to happen over next week is that with the DAX is that price has fallen from the 3rd all the way to the 9th. And most of this has been due to all the situation going on with the US and China trade war. Now, if they reach an agreement, I think the DAX will rally back up, because it really doesn't want to be at this price. It's at this price because of what's going on with the trade war, and so is all the other indices. But it's trying to push its way back up. As you can see here, it's come down and it's trying to curve back up, but it just needs that push. Got to be careful though, but because any news from China or Trump can send it going down some more if they say something negative. So you have to just watch this cautiously. That's why I wouldn't trade this as a swing, but more just intraday if you wanted to trade this, because you could be right with the technical analysis, but any one wrong move, one wrong play by the media, anything that comes out about China or US can send it down. So you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of a trade. So I'd say hopefully next week this will rally back up, given that nothing crazy comes out from China or US or from Trump. So yeah, so those are my day trades for today. I hope you liked it. Any aka the Noctrader signing out.